What Russia has claimed here. They're claiming that this is the biggest ever Ukraine drone strike. And according to Russia, 337 Ukrainian drones have been downed. You had footage also of one drone hitting a Moscow building. So this is what Russia has maintained, saying at this point that 337 drones were launched by Ukraine into Russian airspace. And several of them, hundreds of them, were downed. That footage is by an eyewitness in Moscow, which shows when the drone really hit a building. Shashank, while peace talks are happening in Saudi between US and Ukraine, the fact that you're seeing these kind of drone strikes, what will it really mean also for, Ukraine on the talking table? You did say that there is perhaps some sort of posturing, but for America now, will they express a word of condemnation about these drone strikes? Has there been any reaction?
So far, we haven't seen a reaction at this point in time, but we do know that America is frustrated by the fact that, of course, the war is continuing on. Russia is continuing its offensives. Ukraine is now launching these massive drone strikes into Russian territory. So, yes, in fact, we had Donald Trump put out a tweet a while ago saying that Russia is attacking Ukraine. And so he's considering large-scale sanctions on the Russian economy as well to punish it for these actions. So what we're seeing is that both Russia and Ukraine are pushing to make sure, because they see that a negotiating process is moving forward. Both sides want to ensure that when the matter comes to the negotiating table, they have the military upper hand or the military advantage. Over the last couple of weeks, the narrative has been that Russia has the military advantage in Ukraine. Ukraine wants to change that, and it wants to put Moscow on the psychological defensive to show that, look, we're not done just yet. So this massive drone attack that it's launched on Russian authorities is showing that, in fact, Russia may think it has the upper hand, but Ukraine has more than a few tricks left up its sleeve.
All right, Shashank, thanks very much for joining us with those details. We'll track really what the repercussions are of this drone strike by Ukraine, which Russia says is actually the biggest ever drone strike by Ukraine.